Recorded live in LG 106. This is Heritage Late Night. Tonight's guest is student filmmaker Bree Sisson. And now, here's your host, the teacher who's way too obsessed with his keys, Mr. G.
All right, welcome back to school, Patriots. I am your host, Mr. G, and this is your first ever episode of Heritage Late Night. All right, so now that you're all done playing icebreaker games with people you've known for years but never actually talked to, and you probably never will, it's time to get down to business. But what does that even mean? Well, it probably means that you'll have about 2 more weeks of back-to-school events, freshmen figuring things out, like where their classes are, because they get lost easy. Sophomores going on an ego trip on the fact that they're not freshmen. And juniors getting used to being upperclassmen, as well as seniors starting to embark on that long existential crisis in realizing that it's time to apply to those colleges that they've always been talking about going to their entire lives, and counting down the months until the weight of student debt has been placed on their shoulders for the rest of their lives. So okay, life is short, but so is your high school experience. So let's tell all those silly jokes that you've been stockpiling in your mind somewhere, and let's have fun doing it. Welcome one and all to Heritage Late Night, and now, here's a word from Officer Mitch.
Hey, Patriot Nation, Officer Mitch, and I'm here to tell you it's not cool to jewel in school. Patriot Nation, it's Officer Mitch here, and I'm here to tell you if you run in the halls, you'll run into walls, so slow your roll. Patriot Nation, Officer Mitch here, and I'm here to tell you if you're tardy, you can't party. If you're not in class, you can't pass. Bet y'all didn't know I had bars. Patriot Nation, Officer Mitch here, and I'm telling you right now, if you don't throw away your trash, I'm coming for you. Patriot Nation, Officer Mitch coming at you one more time, and I'm telling you right now, stay out the drama, or I'm telling your mama. Patriot Nation, Officer Mitch here. Everyone knows who I am, but I may not know who you are. So what I need you to do is wear your ID card.
Bring out our first guest, Bree Sisson. Thanks for being on HLN. You're our first official guest.
Thank you for having me.
You are welcome. All right, so you made this award-winning film. You brought your award here with you. What inspired you to make this film? You and your group mates who took the advanced filmmaking class of mine, by the way.
Honestly, it came out of our minds, out of just boredom and pure creativity. Like, we were just messing around, trying to think of different concepts, different ideas or messages we could put in. But in the end, we just kind of figured, like, an overall arching message of, like, you should watch the short film first to figure that out.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. Okay. But there's an overall message in the end that inspired us to make the entire short film.
Awesome. What would you say was the hardest part in making a short film, especially in a high school budget?
In making a short film, I would say that you really have to utilize your resources and utilize your time efficiently, and not like mess around, not like play around, or like not just make sure like everything is organized and you have everything in your head like specified to a certain way, like specified in a certain way. And
you had a lot of locations in this film. Was that one of the other trouble spots in making this happen?
It was really hard because it was hard to coordinate the times and see like which places were open at which time, or which places like had like certain rules or regulations and things like that.
You had another hard thing to deal with in making this film, and that is that rumor has it you had a very tough director in Marina Bork. Some would say almost dictator-like difficult. Would you say that you struggled with her direction, or was her grueling power what made the film so great?
Both.
Both?
That's
Okay.
Good adjectives.
Any particular experiences that stick out to you that were really tough to deal with her wrath?
There's a lot.
Did she ever throw anything at you?
No. She wasn't like aggressive like that, but it was like a lot of verbal things. Like she would like just be like, Bree! And I'd be like, huh? What?
Did she give you the look of death?
Yeah,
lot
it's
of look of death.
it's a very scary look of death, indeed.
Got it. So you seem to be a glutton for punishment because you're in my class again this year. At least as of today, you are going to be coming to my class as we've just
Got
found
your
out.
chains, yeah.
So what do you plan to do for this year? What do you think you and your group mates are going to do in terms of film this year?
Since our last short film and everything that we filmed last year was really like dark and had a really deep message, we're planning to do something more uplifting, more happy, more free-spirited, and just something more relieving and something that can like be a refresher to people to
Okay,
watch.
so maybe like a romantic comedy.
Maybe rom-com's cool.
Okay, all right. So I'd like to ask you, what has so far been your most embarrassing high school experience? You're a senior now, but do you have any experiences that you want to share, especially for our underclassmen, about one of the most embarrassing experiences that you've obviously lived through?
So last year I was a junior, and it was my third time coming into the video club meeting, and off the bat, Mr. G looked at me and was like, Bree, you're gonna be the talent for our promo for the film festival, which is also on November.
It's coming in November,
You
so
guys should
make
go.
sure you guys go.
But he casted me to be one of the main talents in the promo, and there needed to be like a boy partner, so he also casted one of my close friends, Brian, and there was a stupid line which he rejected me in, which was I only date filmmakers, and everyone clowned me from then on. So, yeah.
Nice. So, but you survived the embarrassment.
I did.
So thank you for doing that promo, and thank you for being our first guest here on
Thank
Heritage
you.
Late Night.
Thank you for having
And that's gonna do it for our first episode, guys. So let's give Bree a round of applause, and we'll see you next time.